Rising free, the culture of electricity, culture of poverty, that is the culture we want to throw away.
Let them know that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
We will stop the stealing and start the giving. Travel to the world, because we will not kill the rise of the man. When the country will continue.
The church is in your hand. Get your feelings in and let the original change.
The seeking is where they see people. Tell them who's where they come.
Culture of criminality, culture of non-fuel, culture of rising free, the culture.
But I want to say that whoever is planning and plotting wickedness for this country, whatever pit they are digging, they will be the ones that will fall inside. And I want to bless God for the life of all the obedient movement all over the country. For the high spirit. Let me hear the obedience shout. Now I want to say to you, all of you, the millions of obedience, you either fan the flames and keep the fire burning by conquering the evil, or you allow these evil ones to quench your dreams and destroy your lives and your destiny. You started well last year, that all over the country you were sponsoring yourselves and you were leading the rallies, one rally after the other. And we must push through. We must not slow down. We must finish well. We must sing the real song of a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria is coming in the month of February. Some people said the last time you were talking, you said curse on anyone that votes any wicked person. I will say it again. Anybody that will join hand to bring darkness over Nigeria, God curse those people. I'm not the one only speaking. Go and check the way God said. Any hand joining hand to do wickedness, God said it shall not be well with the wicked. Peter Obi is not standing for himself. He's standing for the masses. He is not the one contesting. The masses are contesting through him. He is not standing for any specific tribe. He's not standing for any specific religion. He is standing for all tribes and all religion. He is the hope of the common man. With Peter Obi, Nigeria will be great again. Following me, we will vote for Peter Obi and Daddy Yusuf Ahmed. Stand on your feet and shout, yes!
Láti sọ̀rọ̀, I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, kò jẹ́ bizabiza. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan akànbí. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I don't dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókòó. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí. Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody. Anybody. Any bobo. Anybody. Mo ló ń fọlú. Ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú. Ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o, délé o.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Nigeria's family. We're back here again. Yes. It's good to be here. Happy Sunday to you all. How you guys doing? Let me put myself right there so you can see us. Right. Yes, so we don't come back here again. We don't come on a day today, my people. Yes, the story, what happened at Kanu is what we are going to be mostly talking and focusing on today. We are getting close. We are very, very getting close. And I think by today is about less than 33 days to go. Less than 33 days to go. Yes, thank you very much, my people. I guess you all can hear me. If you can hear me, please indicate right there on the comment section. Let me know you can hear me. I don't want to end up talking to myself. And meanwhile, let me quickly post the link right there so that you can use that to join us. It's all about first come, first serve. Let me quickly do this. Okay, posted. Use the link to join us right now, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Meanwhile, I would like us to move on right now. Let me quickly acknowledge the people right there on the comment section so we can move on. Can see Joshua Aya right there with us. Good evening to you. How are you doing today? Mommy, the aspirant mother of all. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks very much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you for all you do for us. Yes, let me quickly acknowledge more people right there. Don't like watch. Thanks very much for joining us, and thanks for the super chat as well. We appreciate you always, my brother. Thank you. Martina Obasuyi TV. Thanks very much for joining us. You are early today, Martina Obasuyi TV. What did they happen now? Hey, because normally Martina Obasuyi, they quit join us like this. Maybe after like 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and now there she'll come say good evening, everyone. But this one, she even reached here before us. All right, Kiss No Bona, good evening to you. Thanks very much for joining us. I appreciate every one of you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you all. Michael Osadolo, thanks very much. Thanks very much for joining us. Vincent, I can see you right there. Sophia, Papa, I see you right there. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Promise Idubuze, I can see you right there. Thank you very much for joining us. I want to be Ferdinand. Good evening to every one of you. BTV Nigeria, good evening. Kelvin, G's TV, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you all. Joshua John, thanks for joining us. Harry, thanks for joining us. Shola David, good evening to you all, my good people. Happy Sunday to you all. Osazeme Irariva is right there with us. Thanks very much for joining us. Good evening to every one of you. Continue to share this broadcast and let's talk about the things that is affecting you and I. Please, if you're on the screen, stay mute. Noise is coming from your end. Thank you. I can see Aishibu Collins, thanks for joining us. Remix Leo, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. Tanimu Jatu. I'm not sure if I pronounced that your last name properly though, but still, good evening to you and thanks very much for joining us. With the learn for year. Nobody's perfect right here. Ephrata Catfish Farm, Nigeria. Good evening to you. Yes, so Kanu. See, man. Peter Obi shake Kanu. I don't know how Kwankwaso want to do in life. Now, maybe that place when I say it come from. Nolly 77, thanks for joining us. Oros, okay, thanks very much for joining us. Good evening. Kelvin, I can see right there. Good evening to you all, my people. Grace Imafidon is with us as well. Imam Billion, thanks very much. Raymond Osas, Good evening, good evening, good evening. Jacko Obedient is right there with us. Now God will bless all of you. Now, in case I skipped your name, non-retentional, now so it just be. You know, say I don't see. I know, say this our gongo so. You know, sometimes it be as they get. Kelly Brown, thanks very much for joining us. And Victor, good evening, Peter Okonkwo. Thank you very much.
Yes, you get one name where you skip. As you skip a mission, now be Osaibovo Okon, right? From the beginning. From the beginning.
I don't mention
No.
you know, the punish who type of vocal forgive me today.
I want to punish you because you not see a mission.
Thank God, say you see, thank God, say you see, my brother. Pepper them with love. Hey, my body they check me. Now, I don't know why me they are piece of Peter will be finished Kanu. Normally, all other of our YouTube competitors, YouTubers, man, you put on like that. You know, some of them don't they talk, they do this, they do that. Peter will be finish Kanu. You know, go reach 5 people, we go there, we go they wash hand. You know, reach 10. Like they talk from beginning. If I remember, say now only 4 of us or 3 of us, and they inside one room, they press computer. Peter will be shake Kanu today.
Even inside the crowd, I see Kwankwaso.
Okay, come watch Peter Obi today.
He wear another cloth. I see. The people not see a mission.
This guy, the guy worried. Why go these guys go like that?
They say as it be.
Okay, I been him get that way cover his head, everything finish.
You don't kill him.
Okay, that red agbada. Why can't they?
For afternoon they go be obedient. For night they go be another thing.
Ja. Hi, Peter Obi. How you take day? How you take day, safe? That music, if not because of copyright for playing, that music where I chant sing, you know, they did not see this coming. They not see the Peter Obi coming. Nobody see him. Everybody else they look one side. Peter Obi your pass on another side. You come and say, "Gay Nigerians, this is the time to rescue this country." Listen, guys, not joke yourself. Do you know that? Let me quickly tell this story. Get one of my tele friend. You know, not gay. I call her lady, not gay. You know, she's between her early 30s. You know, tele friend. But the reason why I go like call her madam or woman, because she don't marry with children. But the truth of the matter be say, because how far could you get group with day? All of us we gotta go primary school, secondary school, get group with day. So me post something there. People respond to me calling my name where they tell know me for that school. He can't go call me from my number. Me, I PC, I hear from everything, blah, 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 and all that. I cut everything short. And then one thing can't lead to another now. She can't ask me money. Says this situation where they say they don't already post down for the group already. All this why. So Naim post down. I see what they post, fine. To cut all this thing short. I was, no wahala at all. You did Instagram, he say yes. You did Facebook, he say yes. You did Twitter, he say yes. You also did TikTok, he say yes. Say thank God, go share everything, we'll share everything. No worry, I go do everybody donate. Tell it. My people, guess what? As me come say, I can't go check Instagram. I reach Instagram. Now the same person I did there, you know, I see a picture. I see like 2 pictures or so. Every other picture after that 2 picture, na article. Your foot inside there. Can't say maybe this one not clear. I can't go say, man, go look the Facebook one where she still said for me. As I just read that one article, they do profile picture article. I don't know whether they hear me left this or article. I can't say make I scroll, make I look all our pictures. Article. The reason why article must become the next president. The reason. She you're right. I say, can't go back to her. How far? All this the way he said for me. So now your own. Now your article. He said yes. So now article. I say Jesus Christ. See, Debbie don't come. Now you can't ask me money. Me. Immediately, I make decision. Now they talk and say make the quick make decision. During the time when they talk, even at that time, you say make I do my own donation, my transfer immediately. For take collect that money back now. Wait till they try talk here, my people be say. Anybody where you know say no they support Peter Obi, it no matter if now your papa or your mama or your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, anybody where it be, no give them shishi. That person where they support, may they go meet and may they give them shishi. That's
anyway, Peter Obi not fair they give shishi. Anyway, wait till make me put this number for line and because of Benny 79. You say how you want to join the WhatsApp group. So now the WhatsApp group number now I put for line. So
send message
all you need to do now to just take the number, send message there, say you want join.
You want join WhatsApp group.
Yeah, the admin there go see them, they go quickly add you.
So, yeah, just put your name, say now you be Peter Obi and you want join WhatsApp group. Now I think today your profile picture, no send message, maybe not say I not still talk now. So wait, thank you very much.
If you go to say that you be Peter Obi, we not add you because we know Peter Obi. Just say you be Peter Obi fans. If you just lie, we cash you. Hey, lele.
Thank you. Thank you, my people. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. Thank you. I can see more people joining us right there. Please help us to share this broadcast and like the broadcast. Let's do this together. Peter Obi hit Kanu State. Don't be small. Don't be small till we see for there. But meanwhile, let's start with this. Let's quickly take this. When they see the way everywhere packed, the only place where they see say people not stand so now the area where you know fi enter may for our principal for breathe. See the crowd everywhere shock. When they see man, we could just continue.
Well, before we continue, make we remember say this na man we know the red crowd. This na man we know the give shit.
Exactly now.
This na Kanu where they take both say na Kwankwaso better. Check us a bit.
Yes. Kwankwaso PhD.
A new Nigeria is possible.
It's possible, and I'm happy my name will be mentioned along this sources. Leftist name will be mentioned. Mommy diaspora names will be mentioned. Sam Ado name will be mentioned. Mr. Joseph Oji, AGK, Kelvin, all of you name.
How many names you want to mention? You say Naija Watch Family.
Naija Watch Family.
And viewers. Their names.
I say I follow up today. I see the way they smile. I be want you say make I go live straight. Go the street. I say no. Since we get program for 6 more, your Kokoma wait. More your wait. They say more move on, Sha. We get a lot to talk about. All right, my people, thank you very much for your time with us. We can see more people just join us right there. Welcome I welcome you all here to this wonderful broadcast. Good evening to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. Thank you very much for your time with us. Continue to share and like. As I can see right now, the like is not encouraging. Let me look at the likes. All right. The like is 50, and we already have over 400 people watching us. Though Nigeria watch alone is about 300. So please hit on that like button right there on your front. Is looking at you right there. Please, it's beneath the video that you're watching now. If you can see me, the like button is just underneath. Please click on it. Encourage us to do more for you. Let's hear from our principal. Before that, let's hear from Dati Ahmed. Say in your first speak Amusa first. They talk to our people. He talk.
Yes, because that are the place where you come from, and there now outside that they speak. You see, when are the affected people where they call in, they say, they must do something about the north. I begin to laugh them. I say, that I mean or not, and he won't win. As such, he no go wait. He get the machinery on ground. And not be a problem. I say not be a problem. Before we continue, we'll quickly recognize Patty Solomon. Patty Solomon, God go bless you. You and Edulai Watch, God go bless you now for this opening ceremony for Super Chat Committee. We will also start. So I just pray, say that place, one for the removal, as soon as the removal, God go to replace her for now. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Patty Solomon. God bless you. Mr. Joseph Orji, be like say you they get the OT now. You they get the OT. You they understand. But Peter Obi, they make me happy. Arsenal still they make me happy. The way Arsenal take destroy Man U today. If I will talk that one another, they may obedient people not going to invest for us now. Not going to divide ourselves, because we know say we get Arsenal fans for Isa obedient, we get Man U fans for Isa obedient, we get Man City fans for Isa obedient, we get so all of us. There's some of you live like
the
that.
The way you felt to start happiness, me felt no saying that because Arsenal win match. Me no want your fair talk. Arsenal win match, join the happiness of Peter Obi.
No, today, let me tell you the truth, my brother. Today, my happiness does start since morning. Me can't they say what did they happen? Everything is just falling in place. Everything is falling in place. Me no understand. Why I not go happy? Happiness will be our portion in Jesus' name. No Amen. Sadness have no place in our lives. In the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Can I hear somebody say amen right there on the comment section or anywhere you are hearing me from?
Amen. No, since you don't turn pastor today, amen.
Thank you very much.
Double amen.
Let's hear from our principal and the running mate. Thank you.
What is doing right now, Kanu, are you ready? Let us say, are you ready? A man of excellence, a competent Nigerian, a detribalized Nigerian, a super business tycoon, a leader by excellence, a father and a genuine countryman. Ladies and gentlemen, God's gift to Kanu, God's gift to Nigeria. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's receive Nigeria. Come on, Clement Supporter, Obi, President,
Nigeria. I know Kanu very well as a businessman. The Kanu you see today is a ghost of what Kanu used to be. Kanu you see today is Kanu of poverty. People are poor in Kanu. I drive round when I came into Kanu from Bombay Industrial Estate to Sharadan Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, they're all there. The Salman Gari market and Kubi market, people are not selling anything any longer. There's no more money in Kanu. What we want to do is to bring back Kanu to what Kanu used to be. That is what we want to do. And we can only do it by putting you out of poverty. And that is what we want to do. We are not in this business to waste everybody's time. They have deceived you. They promised you and delivered nothing. We are not in that. We want you to take what we are saying and you will see it happen. When I was trading, if you look for cash, they'll tell you to go to Kanu. Today, banks don't have cash in Kanu. Nothing is remaining in Kanu. Kanu has now become a place where you breed hunger and poverty. We don't want that to continue. What they and I promise is one thing. And I'll tell you one after the other our promise. Our promise is number one, to secure and protect the people of Nigeria. We will ensure the enemy, the criminals are not stronger than government. We will have one government and they will not have space in it. We will secure Nigeria. We will unite Nigeria. I've said it. Our people are here in Kanu. People all over the place. We don't want people again saying, I'm from East, I'm from West, I'm from North. We want people to say, we are Nigerians. No matter where you come from. That's what Nigeria we want. We want that Nigeria where people left the East and came to Kanu and had a business. We want that Nigeria where a man from the North became mayor of Kanu. Where a man from North became mayor of Enugu. That is Nigeria we want. We don't want Nigeria where you are saying you come from here, you come from here. That is not what we want. We want to move Nigeria where all they do today is sharing. We want to remove it from consumption to production. Those factories in Bombay must come back. Those factories in Sharadan Phase 1 must come back. Those factories in Sharadan Phase 2 must come back. Those factories in Sharadan Phase 3 must come back. And Sabon Gari market and Kubi market must come back alive. We are not in sharing. I and Daddy are different. We will rule by rule of law. When we say we are going to fight corruption, believe us. We are going to fight corruption. People will no longer make money by doing nothing. No. We want to remove the baboon. Let them do work. Let them do job. That's what we want to do. Daddy and I have said it. This election this year, let them not deceive you. Because they will come and tell you, we are from North. We are from North. This election will not be based on ethnicity of tribe. If they say that, tell them you supported it for years and we are hungry. Why are we poor? All the Britain was poverty. Yet they tell you you are from north. Why is the people from north poor? If it is about tribe, is there anywhere we buy bread cheaper by tribe? Let them not tell you. Let them not tell you about it. Let them not tell you about religion. Let them not tell you about religion. They've said it several years. Muslims are becoming poor. Christians are poor. But they are telling you about religion. That is what they are saying so they can continue stealing your money. This election is not about religion. If they come and tell you about religion, ask them, how will I get a job? How will I eat? What will I eat? Is there anywhere you go to buy something in the shop and you say your religion and they give it to you free? So what are they talking about religion? Is there anywhere Muslims buy bread cheaper? Is there anywhere Muslims buy bread cheaper? Is there anywhere Christians buy bread cheaper? So why are we quarreling? If you go to Dubai, the Catholic Church in Dubai is built by Emir of Dubai. Is a Muslim. So why are they dividing us here? We don't want that division again. Muslims and Christians have been living together peaceful, and they must continue to live peaceful in Kanu, in all over the north. Let nobody come and tell you this election is about my turn. It is turn of Nigeria to take back their country. It is their turn. It is not their turn. If anybody will claim turn, I will claim turn. Because Southeast has never been president. I'm from the Southeast. I'm an Igbo man. I love being an Igbo man. But I'm more of a Nigerian. And I want Nigeria. I'm not contesting. Don't vote for me because I'm from the Southeast. Don't vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. Vote for me because I'm the most qualified Nigerian to solve the problem. Kanu. I will solve the problem of the North. I will bring people in the North out of poverty. I know what to do to put them out of poverty. Because I know what to do with the vast uncultivated land in the North. My governors will come from the North. I will live here and put people out of poverty. That's what we are going to do. That's what they and that is going to do. We are not making fake promise. So let nobody tell you. The next election will be based on character. Character we can trust. My name is Peter Obi. I went to school in Christ College. I went to the University of Nigeria, Sugar. And then there's other schools I went to. And you can go and verify. Oxford, you can go and verify. If I say I'm an alumnus of Cambridge, you can go and verify. You can go on and on. I can show you schools that have been all over the world. He is. Everybody knows who he is. You know him. Let other people come and tell you who they are. Tell you their name. Tell you their age. Tell you their risk. Then you know. That is character issue. You must identify them. We say we will fight corruption. Corruption is killing Nigeria. People are stealing public money. Daddy has never stolen public money. It is on record. He's not stealing public money. I was governor for 8 years. Go and check the record. I did not borrow money. I did not borrow money. was number 1 in education, in health. I built the best road. I was not owing pension, not owing gratuity, not owing salary. And the day I left office, I left $150 million, over 30 billion. Government is still feeding them. Since I left Anambra State, they've not bought me a bottle of water. I gave land to everybody. Several lands. Go and check. Not one piece of land was given to me by government of Anambra State. Other people give their wife, give their children. My children I did not do contract. My children did not do that. No consultancy job. Nothing. That's what we want. I will fight corruption. I want to end people stealing public money. They will come here and tell you they have structure. That structure is structure of poverty. Structure of no life. Structure of killing. Structure of insecurity. That structure is structure we want to take away. And bring structure of human being. You voted for umbrella. You eat. And nearly hunger came on you. You voted for broom. They're sweeping you into hunger. Now we want you to vote for human beings. That's what we want you to do. Vote for Labour Party. Vote only for MP. Mama, Papa, we kill human being. No more broom. No money. You young people, the youth, this is your party. This is your future. We want to do the future for you. Because if you look at it, our government is coming down with age. If you look at me, if you go, APC chairman is 75 years. PDP chairman is over 70 years. And the chairman is 52 years. It's coming down. If you compare my age and that of 30, the only thing to do is that we are 50-something. If you compare the other one, they are 70. The other one, we don't know their age at all. We cannot continue this way. It is not people's home. Go out and campaign for us. Election this year will be by competence. It will be by capacity. It will be by compassion. Those who care about our society. It requires physical and mental energy. Look at 2 of us. We are prepared for the job. You can't find us wanting. Anywhere you find us, you will be there. We are not asking for this thing. I've told you, but we don't want aid. We want governance. Nigeria is not producing anything. Your country is not producing anything. That is what we want to do. They tell you rate of exchange. They don't tell you rate of exchange. Now, for 700 to this, not be true. But because they steal money, they buy dollar. When we start stealing, it will come down. Let me tell you, Nigeria is not exporting anything. We used to export something. Today we are hungry. How can we be hungry? It is not possible. We have the land. The uncultivated land in the north is what I want to cultivate. They say to us that Sambisa forest is our problem. Because there's a problem in Borno State. No, we will convert it into an agricultural land. If you don't know, the area of Sambisa forest, is 60,000 square kilometers of land. Israel is 22.1. So Sambisa forest is 3 times the size of Israel. We cannot allow it to be that. It will cause trouble for us. Instead, it will be a lot of production for us. we can no longer continue. Total export of Nigeria last year, total export, Nigeria, a country of 200 million people, living on 923,000 square kilometers of land. Our total export last year, 18.9 trillion. If we convert it by 650, it's about 30 billion. We can't take it. Vietnam is 100 million, living on 331,000 kilometers of land. At one quarter, they live on 1/3 of our land, half of our population. The export last year is over 350 billion. Nigeria will increase its export. We will turn this place into an industrial, from agriculture to industrialization to export, and we will change it. Believe in us. Give us Nigeria. Support us. And you see a new Nigeria. We want to build a new Nigeria. Don't go responsible. Don't go with them again. All the promises in the past have failed. Now a new Nigeria is possible. You are not new Nigeria. Go out and make it work. Go out and make it work. Thank you and God bless all of you.
We have decided to save Nigeria. We have decided to follow Peter. We have decided to vote for Labour.
Labour Party.
Papa, Mama, begin.
My fellow country people within Naija, how una dey? We salute you now and we bring una ogbonge message wey be hope for a new Nigeria. And this message na from Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party for the election wey dey come so. If you don't know, Mr. Peter Obi na former governor of Anambra State and graduate of University of Nigeria Nsukka. He still attend different top universities for abroad and Mr. Peter Obi na still former chairman of banks for Nigeria. And with all this plenty experience, he don't decide to contest as president of Nigeria under the Labour Party to serve our country with better mind and truth based on say he sabi work, he get good character and he get the ability to do better thing for us.
Labour Party.
Papa, Mama, begin. Vote Peter Obi for president. Vote Labour Party.
Mr. Peter Obi, vice presidential candidate under the Labour Party, na Senator Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, wey be graduate from many universities. And na former senator, Mr. Obi choose am because na person wey get better mind, good character, and he sabi work to make sure say we continue to live in peace and unity for Naija.
Vote Labour Party.
This message.
Obi Adema, Obi Adema, Obi Adema, Obi Akachama, Obi for Nigeria, Obi go to good, Obi follow Obi,
Labour Party forward ever.
We go forward ever.
Peter Obi forward ever.
We go forward ever.
Nigeria go forward ever.
Forward ever.
Senator Yusuf Ahmed forward ever.
Forward, we go forward. Higher.
If you go to Igbo countries like Singapore, na the better people na dey for government and people wey get better brain. So make we no carry people wey no get sense enter government for our own Naija o. Many people wey get better brain for Nigeria wey suppose to dey government to lead us, na dem come be small people. But the ones wey no get better head to lead, na dem dey do rubbish. So why we no go complain? So make we gather now and choose the best to lead us. People don ask Peter Obi well say how he take save money when he be governor for Anambra State. Peter Obi don tell them say na very simple matter. Wetin he do na to cut down the money wey government dey spend. And for 8 years, he no get house as governor for Abuja. He say he no need am. He no get a governor house for Lagos. In fact, he rent am out for 25 years because he no dey stay for Lagos. Why dem go get Anambra State Governor Lodge for Lagos State or even for Anambra State? Abi governor no get house? Peter Obi even refused to build presidential lodge for Anambra State because president no dey stay for Anambra State. Na all this kind way na im take save money for the state. Peter Obi know say e dey important make government no dey waste money because plenty things dey to do. When im be governor for 1 year like that, he cut the money wey government dey use to dey travel for Anambra State by 80%. Why? Whenever they invite am to Abuja for meeting, na only him dey go because of the cost of travel. Yes now, why him go pay for 30 other people wey dem no invite just because governor wan go attend meeting? He say that one no dey necessary because if him do like other governors wey go carry like 30 people follow body go one meeting, all those 30 people go enter flight, all those 30 people go rent hotel, and na money dey go so. Money wey people suppose use take eat for the state and do better things. Na all these kind things na im make am save better money for Anambra State. Peter Obi sef don talk am say Nigeria must move beyond oil o. We must comot from country wey be say na only to chop chop be our own to country wey dey fit dey produce things. Na im make if you vote for Peter Obi, you don vote for better Nigeria be that.
Yes, if you vote for Peter Obi, you don't vote for better Nigeria be that. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. Please help us to share this broadcast and let's start talking. We can see Kelvin Amwebe right there. Please turn on your mic so that we can accept you because you've been on the backstage for the past 20 minutes. Your mic is turned off. Turn it on so we can accept you to the screen. If not, we might remove you so that others can take your space. You know, remember we only have 10 spots here. We don't have any to waste. If you want to be part of us, turn your mic on. Good. Thank you very much, my people. Please, I'm reposting the link again right there. Click on it, join us, and let's talk about what you just watched. And let's talk about what we should be expecting on the 25th February 2023. And God bless you now. Lefties, back to you.
Yes, now God go bless all of you now. We join us now. There's no point calling all of our names because we don't almost showcase all of you as soon as they come. And those will be say we not call their names as when they play Peter Obi video. We add on join the crowd so that when as soon as say we join the crowd. Thank you very much. I not really get much to say. Peter Obi don't talk all. We already know. Say yes, this not the man way people. We Nigerians. Most Nigerians, apart from those ones who get skeleton for their cupboard, apart from those ones where say now just waiting that they find for their pocket, now make them they support some certain people. Otherwise, if we say look, we go by statistics how the country they go, we know say now Peter will be the only person for now, judging from the people who they see, we go fit really move this country forward because he don't get track record, he don't do before for Anambra, he not be person where they steal, he don't get Okpolo eye. He don't get things like personal private things. He they live like simple man, even way he dey inside money. This not the people who they find. This not the example where some of these Western countries leadership who they see, they portray. They just go there, do what they vote them for. They go make sure say them too be like the people where they govern. They know the true thief. You they see the waka like commoners for outside after they leave office. You know, go see them with big helicopter, private jet. Where you forget this money, Oga. Now our money be this, you not get farm. You know, you read farm from your papa. You know, a rich company, big company who will know say you read from your papa. Our money now you go to they take care of all these things. They buy big plane. They take fly everywhere. No, this must stop. So I believe, say from waiting with the see, come next month, 25th of February, we all know what to expect because judging from this crowd. Some people say a lie, they don't get PVC. I agree. All of them don't get PVC, but most of them get who they go vote. It's very simple. So we should be expecting the victory because it's crystal clear. What they watch us, everybody know. International community itself, how many they don't invite. See the way that they call Peter Obi everywhere. I say they come and I say that they rush and I saw that they rush on us. Or they hide their face. So my people, we all say make we still talk. We must always talk. We already know say Peter Obi not be president. Thank you very much. So we will just give other people chance, make them talk. Collins, now you be the very first person today. We come for this program today. Discussion. So Mr. Collins, talk to us.
Make the next person talk or they do something. Let's let the person do.
All right, Christian. Good evening, Mr. Christian.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, Sazuwa
Good.
Christian. Where you join us from? Because I never really did used to this your name.
Okay. Now my first time when they joined the show be this one.
We dey
Good
quick
evening to
notice
you all.
people when they join us for the
I'm
first time.
joining you
We
guys
dey
from
check.
Germany.
Oh, Germany. How
Yeah.
Germany, sir?
Bless God, oh, everywhere else good.
Thank you very
Mr.
much for
Christian,
joining us
God
today.
bless you. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining us. We
bless,
appreciate you.
bless you too for your good work because I dey watch your show. I never actually get time to join. Most
Thank
times, if I come back for work, I'll come jam the show. Even say the show don't even finish, I'll go see try watch.
God will bless you for that.
Thank you,
So
my
tell
brother.
us, talk to us today. You don't join us. People will hear your voice today. We're happy that we don't still get people. Now this one will they talk. Not be only to watch. To watch na good thing, but you need to participate. Add your voice, join waiting with the talk. Nobody can come from heaven. We not dey select. Just click the link. You don't see yourself for here. So, Mr. Christian, talk to us.
Like today, what I see what happen for Kanu today. I don't even call most of my friends. They ask them say, "Una sure say Kwankwaso and the rest they see they alive so." Una sure they never travel more for Nigeria because what I see today I never experienced and want say not go support people wey come from west, east or other place from Nigeria. I don't believe on one day because when I dey grow they come. I call they talk about politics. Sometimes I just see the time I apply about politics. Say man, why be say Nigeria's politicians they treat us like this? Why be say they don't want make we even see light? Wetin my papa tell you know wetin my papa tell me? My papa say anything wey concern government, as far say we not get money, we not get anything, nobody go fit hear our voice. If we like move from today talk reach tomorrow. But now, wetin Peter Obi dey do now don show me say yes, hope dey. E don show me say yes, Nigeria go get that hope back. And with wetin I see today, I don already get hope say yes, we go get new Nigeria wey all of us dey wish for. I dey Germany today, not be because of say I wish to comot for my country, na because of say things rough for me. Ordinary to eat one square meal a day na problem. My family no fit feed. I leave Nigeria because of things not dey okay. I come white man country, come dey live like slave. So for me to see person wey be say he wan revive wetin we don lost, things wey we don lost for long, he wan bring am back. Why I no go support? I don vote APC. I vote PDP, no work for me. I vote APC, e no work for me. Now, na time for me to vote Labour Party. He pay me say we wey dey this side, we no fit vote. I wish say we wey dey abroad so we fit vote. I for too happy. Obi forget 90% of our vote because we wey dey this side, we all support am with all our power.
What did they happen now? Now they hear you again.
Christian, I will not hear you again.
Sorry. Now Percy be they call me in before. Percy be they call in before. When I not
Okay.
verse. So
Alright.
so many things. Like I not fit tell on a lie. As I dey so I don't lost hope before. I don't lost hope for Nigeria. I lost hope big time. I lost hope. Even things where can't even they happen for my own state. I come from Edo State. Things where can't even they happen. Person will buy property like this. Governor go seize am. If you not seize am, go destroy am. Can't even lost hope. Say man, I not be Nigeria. My passport I throw away am out of the frustration. But me seeing Obi today, me watching this video of Kanu State, my hope and my happiness don't come back. And I pray say February 25, we go see victory. And Obi now our next president. Nobody go fit stop am. Now therefore drop my talk.
Yes, amen. Thank you very much. And thank you, say, Obido, they rekindle most of people hope. Yes, so many people, we don't really lose hope for the country. And the only hope now, now the Obi. So we really pray, say, February 25, victory. Now we go see. And we don't already see the victory unless, according to INEC, if they want war, if they want problem from the people. Because this one is crystal clear. People don't, many people don't, they resign, come up for the APC. Many people, they resign, come up for the PDP. Now victory, now be our name. So we just go straight to the next person. Um, yes, before we go to the next person, make I quickly acknowledge Madam. Yes, Madam Amazing Grace, USA. Thank you for this wonderful super chat that you give us. So you they happy for what you see today for Kanu and the thing. It make all of us really they very happy. The thing make all of us happy. Thank you very much. Then we just get one now from Osazeme Igareva. Well, God will bless you, Osazeme Igareva, for this your super chat. Thank you very much. We'll just make the next person.
I am free now.
Next, oh, you're free, Collins. Talk to us.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning to you, Mr. Lefty. Good morning to you, Mr. Naja Watch, and good morning to my
Collins, thank
fellow
you very much.
panelists and Nigeria, the whole, and those people that listen to us. Honestly, all of us are happy today. Me, precisely, I'm very happy seeing what is happening in Nigeria. When things like this started, APC and PDP, they took us for granted. They thought maybe we are joking. They started that we are four people tweeting in the room. From four people, we don't have structure. From we don't have structure, we can't win one state. From we can't win one state, we can't win the southeast. From we can't win the southeast, we can't win the south. From we can't win the south, we can't win get a vote in the north. But to the greatest surprise today, I think the highest crowd P2B is pulling is not even from the southeast, it's not even from the southwest, it's not even from the south. Everything is coming from the north. I remember 3 months ago here, I said when people come out here and begin to, poison our mind and talking about P2B should go and campaign for North, P2B should go and do more in the North. I said, do you think that Ahmed is not doing anything? Are you people looking at Ahmed and Ahmed is a rookie politician? He's not a rookie politician. This guy come from a family that become, as in since day one, since Nigeria become independent, they have been in politics. So are you thinking that Ahmed is not doing campaign? The young man is doing campaign. And the way we campaign in the South is different from the way Northerners campaign. They do their own campaign door to door, radio stations. They are not even, most of them are not even television. They use radio station. That is how they canvass their vote. That is how they canvass people. That is how they sanitize people. So, and I have friends that when I keep telling that people I know there, they're always telling me that Obi that the movement is on ground. Today, if you go on Twitter, there is this guy, I forget his name, is one of the Tunumbu campaign team. Him was surprised. He's from Kanu. He went to Kanu today. He said even when he get into Kanu since yesterday, everywhere is obedient. Even he called his friend in Castina. They are telling him that Castina saw also everybody in Castina is talking about P2B. So what are we saying? Because we know it's going to happen because we believe it. What is happening in the east is happening in the south, is happening in the north. So the whole thing, the hunger is everywhere. So if he's penning you in the north, he's penning in the east. So and that is one thing that Buhari have done. As if there is anything I would thank Buhari, I would say Buhari, thank you for bringing Nigeria together because this election, because of the hunger, because of the insecurity, because of the inflation, everything have brought Nigeria together. And we know when Nigeria comes together, we walk like elephant. Whenever we come together, we can achieve anything we want to achieve. This election have brought peace as in togetherness. You see now, we can help each other. People are going and sanitizing people. People are doing clinic. People are doing everything in the name of what? Obedient movement. So why are we doing this? Because we want to have a better government. All of us don't tire. If you never tire, I don't know what again are you think. So even for me, if I see anybody supporting Labour Party and APC and PDP, I see that person as the most wicked person on planet. That person is the wicked person because APC met with petrol we are buying is 67 naira. They made petrol 67 naira. Today they are leaving us with 400 naira liter. Is that not a wickedness? And somebody will come out and say he wants to support APC, he wants to support PDP. So why are you supporting them? And if you look at the way things are working for us, everything is working in our favor. Today, PDP is doing a press conference talking about how to EFCC have to arrest Tinubu. Tomorrow, APC will do their own. Let them keep countering themselves. When you look at what is happening between these two parties, know that these people, they don't mean well for Nigeria. People calling themselves, this one calling themselves criminal, they keep disgracing themselves. Is that the party you want to represent? That the kind of image you want them to represent you? Because whoever we are going to elect in 2003, that as an image we are trying to present, as in project to the world that this is how Nigeria is. Is that the kind of person you want? Do you want Tinubu to represent you in the world stage? Do you want Atiku to represent you in the world stage? We want to change this image. Most of us that have green passport outside, we know how that passport affect us. That passport don't even have value. The passport can't even move anywhere. But look at other small Swaziland, all of them. Swaziland have about more than 50 countries you can travel with Swaziland without even visa. On your arrival, they can give you visa. But Nigeria, you can only travel to the only country that Nigeria can accept without visa, even on arrival, is only Bangladesh. Is that the country we are wishing to go? Is that the kind of country? So when we are shouting for P2B, we know what P2B is going to do. He talk about is going to change our immigration system. When we elect the ambassador will come. If ambassador being elected, he will know that I'm coming there to work, not to come there to sleep. If you go to our embassy today, they kind of sleeping everywhere. All of them are sleeping because they don't know their work. If a Nigeria being arrested, nobody come and defend them. Look at what the foreign minister of affairs is talking about. Is that the kind of person we want? So a lot of things, APC and PDP have given Nigeria a reason not to vote them. So I can't see where people will see what happened in the last 16 years, 8 years of APC, 16 years of PDP, and you still want, the tire. Sufferness know the tire you. If you suffer the tire, you don't tire me. If you sufferness know the tire you and your family, you don't tire me. So, and that is what Nigerians are, that is the message Nigeria is throwing back to APC and PDP, that we are tired. We can't continue living like this. Some people will say, Nigeria, do you know how many money? Nigeria has money. With the money Nigeria has, most of us are supposed to be living big. I remember when I came here in this country, that we were having a lecture. That day, the lecturer stopped the lecture and wanted to talk about Nigeria. He discussed about Nigeria, that he's surprised that most people in Nigeria are coming abroad with the kind of everything they have. They are not supposed to travel abroad. But look at where we are because of bad leadership. I keep saying it. Once P2 be elected, facing Nigeria is not a rocket science. Anybody deceiving you that Nigeria is going to take time, that person is deceiving himself. It's not a rocket science. So if you can buy a company and fix that company, so what stop you of fixing Nigeria? What stop we fixing Nigeria? So I believe what happened in Kanu today have proved to everybody, not only in Kanu. Look at what happened in Kaduna. Look at what happened in Plateau. And the one going to surprise them, what is going to happen to them in Katsina tomorrow is going to surprise all of them in Katsina. Because the Northerners, and I know how Northerners support people, they don't support people, guys. When they say they support you, they support you. So P2B is going to is going to win more than 25% in the north. He's going to gather vote in that place. And the Christians in the north, the Muslims in the north, because everybody is suffering. It's no longer religion, it's no longer ethnicity, it's no longer where you are coming from. Because what affect a Christian in the north affect a Muslim in the north. What affect a Muslim in the south affect a Christian in the south. So everybody, they are bombing mosques, they are bombing churches. So are you telling me those people bombing it? When you have opportunity to change it, and when they go to mosque to bomb, are they saying we are not going to bomb mosque because they are Muslim? No. Are they going to, when they go to Christian, they say they are not going to bomb church because they are Christian? No, they are bombing everybody, they are killing everybody. So that is why we are urging Nigeria, everybody, get your PVC. Don't mind what they are saying that your vote don't count. our vote to count. That is why PDP and APC is working like 48 hours. But at the end of the day, the people choice will prevail. That is one thing. I'm happy that this thing, as in this election, have bring Nigeria together. If there is anything before, it's only when Nigeria is playing World Cup or African Nations Cup that you see everybody will say, I'm a Nigeria. But now, it's obedient that unite everybody. So if you are not singing that voice, if you are not talking about obedient in every office, obedient, anything, most people, if they want to greet somebody, they greet you with obedient. Obedient have become good morning and good afternoon and good evening in Nigeria. So, and if anybody telling you that we are not going to, for me, P2B is going to, I'm not even doubting it. I don't even, anybody telling you that we are not going to win this election, tell that person go to hell because we are winning this election, whether they like it or not. And the INEC is coming out that the beavers is going to, they are going to use that beavers because we are putting pressure on them. Nigerians are putting pressure on them. So, thank you, Mr. Niger Watch, because like you said here, history is going to remember you. All of us, everybody that contributed to this movement, God is going to reward us because all of us, we deserve a better country. We deserve a better country. Is that we are not asking too much. All we just ask a place that we can go and we relax. That is what we are asking. We are not asking too much. We just want our country back. We just want a country that will function for both of us. A level playing ground that a son of a poor man can succeed. A son of a rich man can succeed. That is what we are asking. Are we asking much? We are not asking much. So I yield back to the panel. Thank you, Mr. Najawa, once again for giving me an opportunity here for me to contribute my voice. I will forever remain grateful for that because without you, all of us are doing what they said. People in abroad is not contributing, but what we are doing, at least everybody in abroad contribute. We are voting because if you can canvass people back home, you are voting. That is vote you are doing. So once you keep canvassing your people back home, you are voting as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Without you guys, we cannot do what we are doing here. So all your support, we are very, very grateful. Thank you so much. All right. We'd like to move on to the yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We want to thank you very much, and Collins. Yes, I know you've been there, especially when we're having issues with a lot of people calling to tell us that nothing will happen in the north. We should do this now. How is it like? So we want to say thank you very much for those that actually were saying before now what was going to happen, and it's happening now. Thank you, Mr. Collins, for believing in most of us. So we'll just go straight to Chooks Obabizwe. Chooks, is your phone.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Leftis, and of course the panel, those on the comment section, and our viewers all over the world. Yes, that's my city, you know. That's my city, you know. We are on. We are on. It's when I saw the Kanu crowd, you know, I felt like crying. Seriously, because this is where I was born and I grew up, you know, so it touches me, you know, differently, you know, just like the day he went to Anambra State. We can see the love, which, you know, even the media are using it, you know, these days, that is genuine. The love that is genuine. Nobody was forced to come there. Nobody was threatened. You know, it's the same Kanu. We had a man say, if you don't vote for, I can't even mention the name of the party, that you are in trouble. You're going to be killed. When they asked them, they denied it. This is the same city. We know they give Shishu. Remember that. And look at the love. They've said it in the past. That is on Monday, they lock shop in the southeast and they come to Kaduna. You know, Kaduna State wasn't on Monday. Kanu wasn't on Monday. I don't know. I don't know why they make that statement. I think they should be, eating their words now, because that is how I see it. There's no comparison, and no matter what people say, yeah, like a previous speaker, rightly said, some people come here to say they only use radios. I think a few days ago, I reminded someone here that they said they only listen to radio, as if they are all, living in the village. Even those who live in the village, we see what they do every day. We watch their programs, we follow some of them, but yet they keep telling you that, it's only radio in the north. Nobody has heard about Obi. I see where people went as far as, villages, remote villages, where the Fulanis live, and was talking to them. I've seen many videos like that, So that's why sometimes, yes, as human being, we have to be concerned. No information is useless. It's just for you to extract what you need there and leave what you don't need. Yes, it's good that people are, making sure that, people spread the news even further. That's my opinion. That's why some people will still, see it as not being enough, But with this outing, the news is going to be all over the place. It's going to be all over the place. Look at the humility he talked to them in the language they will understand, or they understand. Because he broke it down to the common level that everybody who are there, even those who are not there, when they watch it, they will understand the message. The message is, let us come together. Let us lift ourselves out of poverty. Let us do things differently. We know Kanu State as a state, an industrialized state. Where are the industries these days? I last went to Kanu State, 2010. I'm bound not to go there because I can't even recognize where I grew up. It's so backward. So it's a common language for the people to understand that, look, this is not how it should be. Let us get out of this place we are now. We shouldn't be there. It's a simple message. And the people, they will go out there right now and spread the message. People will use social media, all kinds of media. 100% it will be on the same radio. Because they will still do it as news. They will listen. They will translate this to Hausa. They will listen. The VOA is there. The BBC Hausa is there. All of them. So if they're coming to tell us that they are not aware of what is going on, they're just lying. They listen to this news every time, including all this PDAP, APC. All this their fight. They listen. They see it. They still make judgment of their own. The highest thing Obidati has done in the north is break those religious leaders they are using. They've made even those religious leaders now are telling you, go and vote your conscience. That is their message. You go in the churches, the same. You go in the mosque, the same. That is the highest thing that will make this election different from any other. Because right now, people are going to vote because they want to come out of poverty. Not because this is where our people usually vote. It is the same Kanu. Gandola hired people, the imams, to tell them to come with this message. The divisive messages. You have to vote just to save your religion. Not just to save you from hunger, but just to save your religion. Is anybody dealing with your religion? Is anybody trying to destroy your religion? So when you see the crowd today, it means that all those messages has failed. It's as simple as that. We've been saying it here. Nigerians are getting politically educated every single day. All these events happening will change the way Nigerians behave towards election forever. It will never be the same. The new wave will never drop because we hope and we are assured that our principal will come out victorious. And once he does that, then all these learnings we got through this political season will be put into check and balances in governance, and Nigeria will move like a thunder speed. Nigeria will move forward in a thunder speed. So let us go out there, because we'll never forget to remind you to go and get your PVCs. Do it now. You are doing it for yourselves. You are doing it for your children. You are doing it for your unborn children. You are doing it for every Nigerian. Every true Nigerian should not be begged to go and get their PVC. Yet, we are asking you to go and get your PVC. We must do this. This is the right time. Remember the word of His Excellency, Peter Obi at Chatham House, that thing, his time has come. Nobody can stop it. I yield here. Thank you.
Yes, that's a word from Victor Hugo, a French man. That's that's Victor Hugo. Thank you very much, Victor, Mr. Chuksobabuze. I want to quickly say thank you to our sister Janet Osawaru, who just who supported us with this super chat. Mother Janet, we say God bless you and thank you very much for this kind deed, gift that you give to us. Thank you. God bless you. So after having said that, we'll just go straight to the next person, Zizo, one JD. Zizo, please talk to us.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening, anywhere you are. Oh boy, he choke.
Yes, so.
He choke.
As we just, Oga Zizo, the moment you make sure he choke, now Joseph Oji say, make we take water. Mr. Joseph Oji, God bless you for this your contribution. He really choke. He choke.
In my place, they said, never mind them. Onu kulunjo gekwu mma. Agara ha ntị na ha gekwu okwu kwugide onwe ha. Oh boy. All of them where they talk. They don't all of them now they don't become obedient by force. Nobody force them. Oh boy. They say Peter B no get mouth for not. Wala. Hey,
there are big people don't they rise.
Oh boy, he don't they put all of them for one chance now. All of them don't they enter one chance. They know you see thing. You see all this thing where they happen to Peter B. I know say God hand. They even Peter B don't know what thing they happen to them. And they tell you the truth. Even Peter Obi, no waiting they push him. My friend, where they will be Fulani man, where they here with me in UK. Oh boy, the guy, he tell me say, waiting, they make him fear. Where all this thing where they happen for Nigeria day now, even this Peter Obi thing. He say the way people they accept Peter Obi, they fear him. And the reason why he talk that, he say, imagine what will happen if Peter Obi no win. Now waiting the guy they tell me. He say, I beg you, make Peter Obi win. So that peace go reign. He say, he say, the way they see the things now, say the forces where they follow this man don't overpower everybody. Before they say that now one or two things because before you know what thing that happen, everything will just die just like that. Oh boy, the guy they tell me say for his own village, because the guy now from Abuja he come from. He tell me say for Abuja, say all the whole village, that Peter Obi everywhere. He said even the man no, they never see the man no. Now think the vets are where they. But all of them, now Peter Obi, they talk about. Oh boy, he choke. Very soon now, all these politicians, whether they talk say, they don't get PVC, all of them now go start to they turn from what they talk about Peter Obi. And they tell you, imagine, hey, oh boy, this God is too much. When God want to do his own thing, oh boy, you know they look anybody face. You go just pick somebody from anywhere, brace that person. All the people where they talk anything about the person, go still turn around and start praising the same person where they condemn. That's what God they do in thing. When Peter Obi start, nobody see him. Say he go pull this kind of crowd, kind of acceptance from Nigeria. Even the white people here, if I surprised when I go work for hospital, my colleague they tell me say, na Englishman, he they ask me say whether I be obedient. Say he's following Nigeria from YouTube. Say what manner of a man is that? No criminal record for a Nigerian politician. Say he never believe him. If to say Peter Obi, it's not a God sent, oh boy, Nigeria for don't finish that man by now. I they tell you the truth. Nigerian politicians, they for don't finish him by now. That's why God just wait at the right time to pick him up. And they tell you the truth. The same thing with Ahmed as well. Yeah, they don't want Nigeria to have peace. These people. Yeah, it's like they are enjoying the way everybody is suffering in that place. Yeah, God bless Nigeria, as many of us talk here. God bless Nigeria to the extent that even if the whole Nigerians wants to waste all the money where Nigeria gets, Nigeria no go fit go poor. Forget all this thing where they talk say Nigeria broke. Right? Nigeria is not broke. It's because we don't have good reader to manage that resources. God bless Nigeria. Do you know the amount of money our politicians since 1960 or whatever? Do you know the amount of money they have been wasting up till today? The money no they finish. The source is plenty. You talk about natural resources, talk everything. In my place, you can use one fruit in my place can produce 3 to 4 things that will give government money. Talk of palm tree, nut, cocoa, cassava. Many of them, nothing is waste. That's the way God bless Nigeria. Nothing, even the leaves, nothing is waste. You can use one or two things from that leaves to produce something that will benefit both government and the people living in that country. What kind of country is that? Yeah, still they are saying Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is not broke, my brother. If P2B enter there, at that time everybody eyes go open. Imagine if Nigeria is England. Just imagine if Nigeria is England. Do you think English people will allow anybody to enter here? They will never allow anybody to enter here. The only people they will allow to enter here is people that are like doctors, nurses, and all these people. They will never allow any ordinary person to enter, even when you are coming for holiday. Because they have the money. They don't need your money anymore. All these people, they know. That's why they don't want people to see light. They don't want us to see light at all. You go to North, resources plenty. They are using Boko Haram. Even to the extent, do you think this Boko Haram you are seeing, many of them don't want to carry this gun and be killing people? It's because they see it as an avenue of making their own money. If everything is working, nobody will carry gun. Even this my Biafran thing. Nnamdi Kanu they are talking about. When they pick that guy from Kenya, I told my friend, for these people to go and pick this guy from that place, that guy is not coming out until Nigerian election. The what thing I tell most of my friends, they say I lie, they lie. What thing they happen? For those people to break, you know what thing be to go to another country and kidnap somebody and return that person to your country. You know what it means? Do you know the kind of law Nigeria break? They don't care. They don't care. And that guy, if not because of Nnamdi Kanu, many villages in Nigeria would have been kidnapped would have been kidnapped by these bandit people. You know, God, if God wants to do something, he can use foolish things to achieve what he wants to achieve. He has done what he wants to do with Nnamdi Kanu. That's why everything just goes the way it is. Not that Nnamdi Kanu will not come. It will come out at the right God wants him to come out. That is the way I'm seeing things. But many of our Biafran people, they don't want to see it that way. God is not sleeping. He knows what is happening. Yeah. I don't want to waste too much time. My happiness is that all these people, when they talk bad about P2B, all of them now don't they change it. Now them be the messenger we will get now. Because the way they convert, now so they go convert many people as well. When Niger Watch start this thing, it talk about somebody, that thing happened to me as well. I won't give my friend for Nigeria some money. Oh boy, the guy come they talk about Atiku. I just say to them, I go call you back. I never call the guy up today. They call. I never pick a call. I message her this morning. I thought I say, you when they ask of money, where Atiku dey? They talk positive things about Atiku. Where Nigeria they go under this thing. Eh? What kind of people? Sometimes I don't know whether they like, you know, when you suffer too much, even when they are giving you light, you don't want to take that light. You want to belong to that darkness where you are. Eh? I don't want to waste too much time. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, brother. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Niger Watch. Thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yes. Before you go, for life, make you still sing that song where it start. Make you use the song
bless you, brother. Yes, we go like hear that music again.
That music where you take start, take an end up.
I say, never mind them. Onu kwulu njọ ga-ekwu mma. Anya na ha ntị na aga ha ga-ekwu okwu kwugide onwe ha.
Thank you. Thank you. God go bless you for this one when you talk. The song, nice sweet me pass. Now better song. Now better song be that. Before we go further, we go like to quickly recognize Nicholas Madu. Nicholas Madu, God go bless you for this support
Thank
you
you
give
so
to
much.
us.
Thank you.
We really, really appreciate you for this support. Now, this one, they talk. If we see something like this, our belly too go the sweet say yes, people they really they appreciate what they come out here can't do because it's not easy. God go bless you, Nicholas. So, having said that, we'll go straight to the next person. The next person is supposed to be Mr. Alex, although not be Mr. Alex, but the other person don't come out, which is Kelvin. Ama Webe, don't know how to on the mic. So we give a chance to Mr. Alex. So Mr. Alex, please talk to us.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Lefties. Thank you, Mr. Jawash.
Thank you,
for the
my
work
brother.
you're doing. Thank you for your consistency and for your doggedness, for your resilience. Thank you for you are the exact opposite of most of our Nigerian politicians because they say things and they don't do it. A long time ago, you said from today go until next year February, we'll come out every day. To be honest, I didn't believe that. You know, I'm like doubting Thomas sometimes. That, you know, so I didn't believe that. But
since April to be precise.
Yes,
April
yes. So April this year to be 1 year, although it's not get to that. It's not easy. It's not easy. People just think it's easy. It's not easy. So thank you, sir. Thank you for the sacrifice. There were times you didn't feel like waking up on time. There were times you didn't feel like standing up from your chair, from your bed. When you remember your commitment, you just say, okay, I got to do this.
You're right.
So thank you. Of course, thank you. We're all human. It's just little difference. We're all human. We all go through the same emotional temptations. Just that most people are just slightly different in the way they react to things. So there are a lot of Chinese those days, you know. A lot of them have gone into oblivion. A lot of them have, you know, on their own, they just, you know, went off. So thank you, sir. Anyway, Mr. Lefties, thank you. Viewers worldwide, those on the comment section, thank you. Yeah, I can see Mr. Peter will be doing what he knows how to do best, selling himself to the people of Kanu. Yes, this election is not election as usual, you know. Mr. Peter Obi has become the primary donor and the pivotal force in Nigerian political cinematography just now. So there's nothing anybody can do to ostracize or to thwart his efforts. He has just come up as a shining light out of nowhere, because it used to be a two-horse race, but now he made it a third force, a very strong third force. So I'm very happy. Just like the way in the year 2002 or so, 2003, Eyimba Football Club came out. First match, second match, third match, fourth in the CAF Confederations Cup. It has never happened. Like joke, they were in the semi-finals. First time. I mean, a club from this zone, this side of the country would do that. It used to be the northern side of the country. Like joke, they were in finals. Like joke, they beat the champions, Egyptians, on penalties. The same thing the next year. So they turn around the status quo. So that's what Obi is doing. Underrate him at your own peril. Let them keep lying to themselves. With the problems in the major two parties now, what else? What other evidence do you need that the hand of God is upon Peter Obi? Looking at his simplicity. What a former federal lawmaker would call Obiistic Obiism. He has greeted the Nigerian audience table with a lot of lessons to the political class. They fade. What are they campaigning with now? They fade. Both sides, they fade. It didn't take 20 years for Singapore to become Singapore today. It didn't take 20 years for Malaysia to become Malaysia today. We know Rome was not built in a day. What have they been building? They've not been building anything. They've not been building anything. Abuja is like a glorified village. Lagos is like a swamp when it rains. What have they been building? Go to the east. It's even worse. It's like 1960s, 1970s. Some parts of the eastern part of this country, the South, the same problem. And we've had governors, we've had leaders. So there is nothing they have to tell the Nigerian youth who grew up from 1999 to this very day, because most of us who have been alive and our parents and our uncles could tolerate many things those days. But the present crop of youth from 90s till now, they can only, all they know is social media. All they know is what's happening in England, what's happening in America. All they want is 24 hours electricity. They have friends they've never met in England, in Australia, in New Zealand. They know how life works. That is what gave birth to the NSAS. They know how their fellow youths in their 20s are treated in South Africa as citizens. So they are demanding answers. And they want the answers now. That's the problem. This is just the real problem. What can you tell a 19-year-old boy, a 20-year-old boy, that you cannot give them light when he has access to the internet? You know how life is being lived in Australia, even more close to us. Rwanda, Senegal, they are picking up, they are developing every day. They are showcasing projects. So you are telling them you're going to set this country ablaze if you don't organize a free and fair election. This is the problem now. Have you ever heard of Basenjo running around for election like this when he's not involved? It's part of the corruption, but he's trying to do his bit to fix what he can fix before he passes away, because he's at the departure launch. So take it or leave it. Have you ever heard an election where the cabal did not stand their feet behind a ruling party? Babangida has not supported Buhari and his party's person. Tinubu is running a task-getter. Atiku is being accused. So the whole thing is just working for this man. People all over the world, people in Tanzania, Mogadishu, people in Cairo, people in Cape Town, people in Mombasa, Kinshasa, people are waiting for next month's election. Because if the big brother rise up on his feet, everybody will rise up. Because what happened in Nigeria is going to spread like a wildfire. If you remember the military juntas that happened in Nigeria, it spread like it's still happening till tomorrow, because Nigeria actually, did a lot of it. So many countries copied it. Immediately Nigeria get it right, they will also copy it. Their series will come out. They'll say we need change. And the only country that usually go there for peacekeeping is Nigeria, to ensure proper democracy. And I'm sure Mr. Peter Obi, as the Nigerian president once sworn in, is going to ensure that, with the help of the so-called corrupt African Union. So we cannot afford to get it wrong this time. The hope of all Africa depends on next year's election. It's not just one side. It's not just Nigeria. A lot of people's hope depends on our PVCs, on our coming out, on our actions. We're not just going to vote. We vote, observe the vote, defend the vote, and wait for the result. And we will see what happens from there. Because we already know the whole nation is being taken over. 70 to 80% of the vote is already gone for Mr. Peter Obi. The rest of them, with their corruption allegation, with their character assassination cataclysm, they can kill themselves. They can sue themselves. Kenyamu can keep going to court. Dino Melaye can keep ranting on Channels or Arise TV. We are focused on rescuing Nigeria. We are focused on finding out what killed Deborah and how it can be stopped. We are finding out how we can stop the crisis in the eastern region of this country. We are finding out if what the Kanu said about the present government, about the killings nationwide. We are finding out how our monies are being borrowed and smuggled away into foreign banks. We are finding out how we can stop the crude oil theft that Mr. Peter Obi also raised alarm about a few months ago. We are finding out how we have gone to this level where $1 to naira is almost 1,000 naira. We don't want to even talk about the pounds. So we are focused. We are not in the campaign, quagmire of people accusing somebody of being a drug baron or accusing somebody of having SPV activities when he was a vice president. So we are very focused. I'm happy with the extempo and impronto, very adventitious reception Kanu people gave to Mr. Peter Obi. To be honest, I did not believe that that will be as massive as it became. I'm very happy. I was surprised because people boasted. People lied to us that Kanu belonged to one man, Kwankwaso. Belonged to one man, Kwankwaso. Forget about Kanu. Forget about Kanu. Who told you that? Nigeria Watch, you can remember many years ago, they lied to us that GSM belonged to only the rich people. They lied to us that you can never get MTN line until you have 20,000 naira. But at the time, slowly, all those lies faded away. Even the MTN lines now, they are begging people to come and take it for free. So all those lies, campaign of lies. Nobody owns anywhere. No Nigerian owns any Nigerian territory than the Nigerian people. So Kwankwaso has been defeated. You saw the comments that greeted his activities at the Chatham House. Go to the pool, sample your opinion, online and offline. You realize that Nigerians now know their rights. Nigerians have never been this vocal. They've never been this articulate. They've never been this resilient. They've not been this determined about taking back their country from the hands of bandits, government people who call themselves bandits, a president who kidnaps and rapes and murders his own citizens, a vice president who keeps quiet while blood flows in the land, a rubber stamp senate who cannot bring justice to a young schoolgirl who was killed on the broad daylight. Video dance, and it's all over the world. What a shame. They are ready this time, and if they want to manipulate it, get ready for the second civil war. It will not be a war against ourselves. It will be a war of the youth against the political class, and we will fish them out. We will fish them out. The airport will not be there for them to run. The so-called boundaries that they think we don't have, we'll tell them that we control the boundaries. Our northern brothers are all awake now. They know what is going on. Many of them have phones. My Getman has a phone. He's from Kaduna. He has a phone. He's monitoring things. Look at you. Guys, I will drop it here. I'm happy for the way it was received in Kanu. So let's keep the fire burning. And nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. So thank you. I'm still here.
Yes, nothing. Victor would go. We will continue. Nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. It is very pathetic. We did here. We don't go anywhere.
Yes, so nothing.
You see, when we started, I just want us to remember each time Israel is saying it, I just keep laughing. We all remember how we started, how most of us became very resilient, and each time we became a tiger. I'm a little bit quiet now, but before now, you see my battle, you see me the way I'm shouting, defending. No, it's not so. They'll say, why you reverse? Look, I just remember when somebody will come, hey, I say, why you like this? You want to tell us wahala, but today,
and even everything we are seeing or experiencing today, leftists, we have talked about it already.
Everything.
That's what surprises me more. We talked about it on this platform. Throughout last 2 years ago, we were talking about. We're always doing a debate here, talking about a minority party is going to take over Nigeria.
And to be honest, I didn't believe. I didn't believe. To be honest, with our former calculations, with the shocker who always come to shock us with fear and old school calculations.
Exactly.
I'm very happy now. I'm happy.
We had these panelists that will come and be giving us big English and be telling us we are Indomie generation.
Indomie generation. They were
He said we need 37 billion naira to win the presidential election.
Yeah.
He said only one man has that money.
Mr.
Ejawat, don't know politics.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ejawat, do you know if when Peter Obi wins presidential election, do you know a lot of all these unglorified criminals, a lot of them will die. So we'll get attack and die.
Of course, right. Of course.
Some of them will kill themselves. Yes.
Many will relocate. Many are already leaving Nigeria. Many are already relocating. Many.
They will run away from Nigeria.
I remember somebody actually asked me, I think back in November, just 2 months ago, I guess, asking me that did I become to be against what is it called? PDP and APC just because Peter Obi emerged. I said, no, if you'll be following us, all our videos are there. Right from time, Alex and Lefty can testify to it that I've always speak against APC and PDP on this platform. Always. Even we never even know whether Peter Obi will ever come out to become a president or to contest.
That was when the word came from satanic politician from you. Yes, satanic.
Exactly. So it's not because of Peter Obi I'm against PDP and APC. You know, if any sensible Nigerian should know that the pains that we all are facing today is caused by APC and PDP. There's no two ways about it. You know, they are recycling themselves. All of them are friends. If APC win today, PDP is in power. In case you don't know, all of them are in power together. If PDP win today, APC is also in power. All of them are in power together. They are jumping from left to right. In fact, they are the same thing. I've always been against these two satanic parties. It's just the fact. You know, so we should say it how it is. Thank you very much, my people. Left is back to you so that the next person can
Yes, when you say they were always jumping from left, I want to say not be from you. It's not from leftist too. They are not jumping from leftist. They are only jumping from their own left.
Left.
From their own left, not be my own leftist. Yes. I will say that we will be calling on the next person now, which is the person of Ezewango. Ezewango, good evening. Please talk to us.
Hello, my people.
Hello. Good evening to you, sir.
From here.
Yes, I've seen that you've unmuted yourself, but we are not hearing you now, sir.
You need to be audible because we are struggling to hear you, sir.
Okay, you know, I'm on the road, but can you hear me better now?
Okay,
yes,
go ahead.
A little bit better. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, if you can hear me better now, yeah. So bear with me. I'm on the road. Good afternoon, good evening. Well, depending on where you are, my people. I am so happy to see that around in Kanu today. I never expected that such a thing will happen in Kanu, because I know the Kanu is the Kwankwaso home and the home of the core north, they call it. For me to command such a crowd in Kanu is shocking to me. But we thank God, because this is what we have been praying for, that Obi wins this election, because like Mr. Ebi says, this will be or nothing. And if we miss this chance, we are bound to be doomed for a while until we get this opportunity. And only God knows when.
Yeah. Okay, it's not very clear, sir. It's not very clear. We are struggling.
Okay. You know what?
Let us come back to
somebody else when I get somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
The thing is not clear, Mr. Raja. Watch.
Yes, that's fine. It will come back to him. He's
all right.
driving.
We'll just go to the next person
Mr.
after
Victor.
him, which is Mr. Victor.
Good evening to you, Mr. Victor. Please talk to us, sir.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining us today.
While you guys were talking, I want to join with the celebration that happened in Kanu State today. When you look at the picture on the screen, it is quite telling that the people are decisive this time around. But let me take us back on a good note, because I was thinking, what is God saying? God is saying something. Yeah, the first time God gave Nigeria this sort of opportunity was in 1963 with Nnamdi Azikiwe, an Igbo man, as president. And shortly after that, we all knew what happened. Nigeria blew it. Yeah. Before Nigeria got that kind of opportunity again, it was 30 years later with Moshood Abiola, and Nigeria blew it. Now, this is 2023. This is another 30 years. What does that say? I don't know. Maybe some prophet, if we have a prophet in the house, they can, help me interpret it. Because it looks like every 30-year cycle, God shows us his mercy. He brings somebody good to the country to come and direct the country. Now we have Peter Obi here now. That is the third 30-year cycle. If Nigeria fails to put this man in, only God knows when the next opportunity will come. Maybe in 2053. another 30 years' time.
No, please, no.
Nobody wants that. I don't want that either. So, with that said, we're looking at a lot of things happening, and even people like leftists or Niger was said earlier, people are deserting APC and PDP. There is one big news from APC today. There's this lady, her name is Najatu Mohammed. I don't know if you know about her.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
It's an APC director.
Yes. She has left the party.
Campaign director.
Yeah.
She left.
Yeah, she's a very powerful woman with the APC. She's an activist and everything. And she has left the party, and she gave her reasons plain and simple that, look, politicians are greedy. They're only doing things for themselves. They don't have the interest of the country at heart. And she cannot, as a result, continue with the APC as a result. She didn't say too much, but the simple reason she gave would tell you, look, what the corruption in APC is like. And her own conscience cannot even carry that. So God is fighting for the Nigerian people right now. At the moment, she's not aligning herself with anybody, but she said that she's willing to work with anybody who has the interest of Nigeria at heart. She has put a hint there for Peter Obi. That's the way I interpret it. But my question to her is that what has she been doing? She's just like another Aisha Yesufu, but she has been working with the wrong party for so long. Why did she stay there till this time? Why is her conscience breaking her up until this time? But I'm glad that at least, we can see that these people are separating themselves and taking positions because they know before powerful people like that leave big parties, they know what is coming. They know APC is not going to win. They know PDP is not going to win. So they want to clean their name. They don't want to be stained before a new government comes in and people start turning on them and say, look, oh, where were you when we were doing this? So with that said, let us not forget that as we are talking, a lot are still happening regarding insecurity. Just a few days ago, a priest from Catholic Church, these people, they attacked his house, burnt this man alive in Niger State. These things are still happening. And yet, some people are still saying we should vote for the same party who cannot even secure the life of a priest.
That very priest you are talking about was buried yesterday.
You see? They could not secure Deborah. They cannot secure even those people who are campaigning for them to remain in power. They cannot secure them. Why all that? It is sad. And another thing I want to say is that I was looking at the app, the Town Hall app, and I've noticed that we need to do more campaigns on that and let people go and download, because there's just about 50,000 downloads right now. We have over 50,000 mobile phones in Nigeria. In fact, we have millions of mobile phones in Nigeria. We should sensitize people to download this thing more so that they can know what is happening in their wards, their local government, in their states. It is very important. So I'll yield for now.
Yes, thank you very much. Just like you just said, we would really encourage people to please download the Town Hall app. If you are a registered voter, you have your PVC, you can have that app, and that app is going to really, really help you to connect your community and get news. And even it's like the social media. It's a very nice app. 50,000 download. It's not just encouraging. We just want a lot of people to go download that app as Obidati, because it's going to get you closer to Bidati campaign and information. Having said that, I want to go to the next person, which is Mr. Ike. Oga Ike, good evening, sir. Welcome.
Good evening to good evening everybody, and happy Sunday to everybody.
Good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother Elvis and Mr. Leftis, for what you guys are doing. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for sticking to your gun. Thank you for sticking to what you believe in, no matter what. That's what makes a man, and I'm happy for that. I am kind of excited and in a happy mood because of what I saw in Niger State, what I saw in Plateau, what I saw in Kaduna, and what I saw in Kafanchan yesterday, and what I saw today in Kanu. I think, if you listen to the interview of Dati Baba Ahmed in Channel Television, for so many weeks, almost 2 or 3 months, nobody had anything about it. And when he eventually appeared on the television, I don't know, Elvis, maybe you can remember, he said that all the lies that I've been saying about Peter Obi is what he has been working, breaking them one after the other in the north. He has been going underground war, trying to make sure that he break all those lies. And if you hear him in Kafanchan yesterday, he will tell you how many times they tried to bring problem between him and Peter Obi. It's uncountable times. But he knew where everything is coming from. So my excitement is going, I hope it's not going to be too much, because I just hope that what is going on in the north since last week, that the people, they have their PVC. I know it's not like in the south. In the north, people will always have their PVC, it's not like in the south where you are begging people to go and collect PVC. So my prayer is that all these people, all this multitude, all this organic love, all these people who are crying and kneeling down and crying and shouting that everybody has PVC. And I believe so that they have. Because, the wind of change is something that you cannot stop. Look at what happened in Plateau State. For example, from the stadium, it turned into a carnival. The whole major road in Plateau State was taken over. Look at what happened in Niger State. Unbelievable. Look at Kaduna. Look at Kafanchan yesterday, Satan Kaduna yesterday. My brothers and sisters, it is beyond understanding of men. And if anybody who tell you that these northern people who are in Labour Party, that they are not doing a lot of work, is a lie. Because whenever they say, they tell you they know their people, they know how to do this campaign, and they are doing that grand work. There are so many of those people from the Middle Belt and people from Plateau State, as I follow on their YouTube. They go to the interior villages. I was watching 2 days ago. She went into the interior villages to ask them about if they have PVC and the rest of them. They say they have PVC. And in that conversation, he discovered that a lot of people have been deceived a lot, that Peter Obi is still in PDP. If you ask them, they say they want to vote for Peter Obi. You ask them which party, they say PDP. And the lady begin to synthesize the people, telling them, no, Peter Obi has left his Labour Party. And you can imagine that most of them has the Labour Party pictures, the mama and papa Pikin, but they don't know that it is where Peter Obi is. So I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, these people in the north are doing a heck of job. They are really working. Because look at what happened in Kanu today. Just see Kanu for today, for example. They always tell you it is Kwankwaso, it is Kwankwasia, it is, it is Gunje, it is whatever. I mean, But you can see what happened. Not people that are bribed, not people who are forced to go to party. These are the people that are yearning to see this man. These are the people that are really hunger for change. You can see it in their faces. You can see it in their reactions. And I tell you, this system of LP campaign, the town hall, women town hall, men town hall, student town hall, traditional rulers town hall, listen, this is a powerful instrument that these people are using. I'm telling you. And it is working a lot. So honestly speaking, today I am so excited, because all of us will be honest ourselves. Our fear has been what is going to happen in the north. But at least what we have seen for the past days can encourage anybody that listens. This work, they are doing a heck of job. And honestly, I think that the people of North or Nigerians have come to realize that P2B is the only option. You can see what is going on in PDP and the APC is become an organization of confused people. That become organization of we know they are corrupt before, but you can see the way they're exposing themselves in the public. So we pray that they continue. We want this distraction to continue. And let me also remind us. I said it. I think it was last week or last 2 weeks. A lot of people is going to decamp to Labour Party, but the problem the fear they have right now. Let's pray that P2B wins election. You see that National Assembly, they see House of Representatives that they say the Labour Party, they don't have people. Half of the people that is going to win that election is going to decamp to Labour Party. Because you can never stop a moving train. Most of them are holding out because they are not sure that if they don't use their party structure, that they might not win election. That's why you still see some of them that are still keeping their hands like they are still a member of those political parties. I am telling you, politicians are smart people. Politicians are politics of interest. So I think that is not going to be a problem if P2B wins by God's grace. Having members in the National Assembly and the House of Rep, it's never going to be a problem because politicians will always know that you cannot stop Nigeria because this election is Nigerians. If P2B wins, they should know that Nigerians has won. And anybody that is elected into that house that has not gone there to do the people's work, they're going to march him out of that place and they will push him back to his local government. So I am not afraid. But I just say that, since this week I'm so happy and so excited of what I'm seeing in the north. And my prayer that it all will reflect into vote next month. I yield for now.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Ike. That was a very good one. The North are really doing their best. And Dati, I knew he was going to do his best because he was actually doing his best through BBC, all the media transmission outside languages, because he's involved and he's a good man. And the Northern Wonders know that he's a good man. So they haven't tired. The Northerners, they haven't tired. They've seen what is happening. So it is not going to be extremely very difficult for them to support the right thing. If their own can kill them, if their own can oppress them, if their own can give them poverty, if their own can make them look like cut them out of the world or in the name of religion, they are tired. It's time for them to actually approach and embrace light, and the time is now. Would have been talking with his praise. I don't know why you left. Should have been your turn. It was unfortunate that you left. So,
sorry, brother Leftist. Can I say one minute? Can I say one second?
Yes, go ahead.
I just want to remind us, if you see Baba Chilawa, the former secretary to the federal government, you saw him in Plateau State with P2B, right? You saw him also yesterday in Kafanchan. There was something that he said when he first attended the meeting of Northwest or Northeast in Abuja when they have something. He was talking about how P2B is going to win the North. He gave an example of his mother, who is in the remote village. The picture that the mother has in her house is the picture of Buhari. And the wrapper that the mother is using, they use in the village, is the wrapper that they draw the head of Buhari. So he said so many things on how this knot is going to go with Peter Obi, but there is a lot of groundwork that is going to be done. And I think I'm beginning to see that. And I'm beginning to see the manifestation of those ideas that this man was bringing out. Honestly speaking, something is really happening in the north. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ike. Yes, a lot is happening in the north. A lot is really happening in the north. We will just take it all over again. We don't have much people now that have not spoken. I think we've all spoken here. So we'll be going on the second round. I don't know if before then we might just take a break and enjoy ourselves with a very good music.
Okay, let's take a quick break so we can take second round and round up. We are not going to be here today for so long, so we only have one video, and that's it. In fact, we are talking about ourselves today. We are not talking about any other candidate today at all. So it's all about us. We are minding our business because we are getting close to victory. We need to learn how to speak more on strategizing, speaking more to our family back home to go collect their PVC, encouraging them one way or the other. Anyhow, you know you can encourage them, do that, and let's grab this victory. And God bless you now. My people, make we listen to, make we take a short break, make we take up from here. Thank you, my people.
Election na battle to help Nigerian youth market women. Vote for the right person. Vote for Mr. Peter Obi.
Labour Party. Papa, Mama, Pikin.
Our great Nigeria is very possible. And useful. Obedient and useful.
My president, we are one better tomorrow. You know what to load, oh no. That the person waiting me. If you want better tomorrow, no go vote to load,
Peter Obi dey promise una many good things for this country when I never see before. Yes, he go fit do am, and even if the thing hard am, he go tell people the truth. Peter Obi ready to lose election sake of say him dey do the right thing than to win am by doing the wrong thing. So we dey beg una, make una remain prayerful. Ask question about those people wey you wan vote for. Ask for their background, where dem come from, wetin dem don do to make your life better. E dey important for you to pray and you need to participate for the election. No live am the way e dey be before. We want this country to work, and we dey pray too may God no allow this situation to continue. We no get any other country.
Labour Party. Papa, Mama, Pikin. Vote Peter Obi for president.
Somebody wave your PVC with a shot. Come on, wave it. We are taking over. We say no to
my people. For this election, Peter Obi no dey come out to represent himself. No, in dey come out for the millions of youths wey lose hope for this country. In dey come out for the millions of women wey dey fear for wetin tomorrow go bring for their children. In dey come for the many poor people wey dey ask whether na crime dem commit to be Nigerian. Na because of una in dey come to all the youths of Nigeria. Peter Obi and Yusuf Datti no dey run for president. Na you dey run for president through them. Their government go be real government. Their administration go be the one of the people, for the people, and by the people. Peter Obi don waka around the 36 states of our country and 31 countries from around the world. He don see the problems of Nigeria, and because say if he see them, he go fit to fix them. Sleep sef no dey enter eye because of this problem and he know wetin to do to stop am. Peter Obi don see say na hungry and to meet need na im make many people don enter criminal activity, and with better job and food, people go comot hand for crime. Na that one na Peter Obi sabi do to create job and wealth. So make we join am to rescue our country.
Labour Party. Papa, Mama, Pikin. Vote Peter Obi for president.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. We're back again now. I appreciate every one of you. Please help us to share this broadcast and like as we take the second round, on this. And this second round, I would like us to focus more on encouraging Nigerians back home, or rather, because you're not too sure who is watching us right now, encourage them to go get their PVC to vote Mr. Peter Obi. Let's end this suffering together. Thank you very much. Left is back to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. We'll just be going straight to the people we have here on the screen. We'll be starting with Chooks Obubueze. Chooks Obubueze, please talk to us on the second round. Hello, Chooks.
I'm not sure he's available. Let's move on to the next person.
If we don't have Chooks, we'll go to Zizo. Zizo. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Zizo, please talk to us.
Yeah, this thing about this where our election coming next month is almost close, and I don't know about most of us in this forum or this platform. Me, like I said before, the first day I spoke on the platform, that I have a lot of people I'm sending money back home, and it's not because I'm trying to bribe them, but I'm trying to make them reason with me, as in the reason why they should vote for Peter Obi instead of waiting for money to eat or feed or whatever. Them too, if they are working, I don't think they will be they would like to depend on people sending money to them. It's not good at all. If the system is working, nobody would be depending on what he or she will get from you before he will do the right thing. You understand? So I encourage most of us here, if you know in any way you are supporting people back home, you need to sensitize them. You need to make them reason with you the reason why they should go and collect their PVC, even convert a lot of people. Like me, I have not less than 100 or 120 people I know that they have their PVC through what I'm doing for them back home. You understand? Me, I don't have plenty investment in Nigeria because of what is happening. I have so many things to do in Nigeria, but I cannot go there and start putting my money because I don't know what will happen tomorrow because of the way things are going. I don't want to build something finished. Tomorrow they will tell me that unknown government has burnt it down or this one has burnt it down. I don't want to hear that story because I'm waiting for my money. Instead of me to go and building, I use that money to buy house here in UK. You understand? That is the way I do my own thing. Even my sister too. He want to build a lot of things back home, but you don't want to do it. Same thing like me. So I don't want us to be. I don't want us to miss this opportunity, because if we miss this opportunity, believe me, I don't know what Nigeria will turn into. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what Nigeria will turn into. Maybe they will sell Nigeria and give me my own share. I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. So I encourage everybody, if you know what you will do to convert people to reason with you, please do so. And God will bless all of us that have contributed in one way or the other to this P2B campaign. Thank you so much. God will bless all of us. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Zizo, for your wonderful contribution. Mr. Alex.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Leftis. Thank you. We cannot spoil what we have labored for. We've talked a lot, we've worked a lot, We've brought out Mr. Peter Obi in our own little way. We've contributed our quota to the national labor to deliver Nigeria. Nigeria is in labor room again. So we have to give birth to a new leadership. So there's no way we can do it. I know there are a lot of challenges. I know people have been killed nationwide for the past 7 years. I know there's not been electricity for the past 7 years. We've been defrauded. We've been cheated. They lied to us. They killed us at Lekki Tollgate. They murdered Deborah without justice. They kidnapped the railway line and killed people and collected ransom. They've done all sort of evil against us. They borrowed money without our consent. They stole this same money without explanation to us. They've treated us with reckless abandon. But we cannot continue to be angry. Like the previous speaker says, we have to talk to people. Even we, I noticed many diasporans are coming to Nigeria this period. Most of them who could not come during Christmas, they intentionally programmed their coming home. They postpone it to this period so that they can vote. Some people are already in my streets. I spoke to two people. They have PVCs because they do frequent Nigeria every time, so they have PVCs. They came. One said he came this period. He suspended his Christmas jollification, his Christmas, activities, just to make sure he come around this time, and he wants to stay till next month ending so he can vote and go back with his family. So these are the sacrifices people are making nationwide. Please let us get our PVCs. Let us encourage one or two people. Send them money only on the basis that they show you their PVCs and they'll vote for Peter Obi. Encourage them. Identify people who have challenges with transportation, with transportation. Many of them are in school now, so they will have to go back to their polling unit to vote. Identify students. A bulk of people who also made their PVCs this period are Nigerian students who were locked out with the ASU strike for almost 8 months. Remind them, encourage them. Identify like 2 or 3 students, send them transport to go back home like a week before elections. Tell them they have the right to abandon that studies for 1 week because our leaders intentionally opened the school. Even right now, they've not settled ASU. They open the school so that students will go back to school, cutting down the vote of Mr. Peter Obi. They don't know that we are too motivated to be distracted. We've gone past that era. Nigerian students are even more eager to vote now. A lot of them have their PVCs already. And a lot of them are still collecting their PVCs. So let's continuously encourage people. Thank God for this platform and other sister platforms who are doing the same thing, educating people, telling people the dangers of of trying to give up at this very 11th hour. We are close. We are very close. And with the way things are going, it's going to be a landslide victory. We've never had it like this. It's going to be a landslide victory. Everywhere is divided. Obi has come to take over this, to take back this country for us. So, and the only way we can do it is our PVC. PVC is the key. It's not just the PVC. Get the PVC. Vote. Stay there. Make sure you vote. Don't let them lie to you about the card reader not working, the beavers not working. This is not. It's a lie. Stay with them. Sacrifice that day. Stay at that polling unit. After you vote, stay aside and observe things from a safe distance and raise alarm if need be. So thank you very much. I'll stop here.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Alice. Yes, encourage people at home to go get their PVC.
So sorry, can I chip in one thing before you pass to another person, please? Just 1 minute.
Go ahead.
Please, I don't know, Mr. Raja Watch. I don't know if there is. I don't know if you are going to be in Nigeria when the election will be conducted. I don't know.
No, we have a lot of people in
Nigeria is everywhere already.
Okay.
We have people there, so we must not be there in person, but we have everybody. We have people everywhere in Nigeria, everywhere to cover the election.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you.
We've made plans for that.
Why did you ask? If I may.
No, I'm talking about because they will need financial support. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, we have people. If you have such financial support, you can also do your own contribution. We have people everywhere that is going to be reporting live in various state and polling units.
Okay, no problem,
We're making that
no
provision.
problem. Okay, no
And if
problem.
you,
I
in your own
will
capacity,
reach you guys before then.
yes, in your own capacity, if you think you know anybody in your ward, in your community, that you know that can also go live for us, that have an Android phone, let us know. Connect that person to us. The person that you, if you have persons in your own ward, personal person that you think you can send to go live to broadcast in your own ward, we can also appreciate that. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
no problem. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, welcome. So we just go straight to after let's we say Victor, please talk to us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you.
Okay, talking about wards, we have 176,846 wards. That is a lot. That is a lot. A lot of coordination will have to be done, within members of the wards, within each state, within each local government. So we need to encourage more people to download this app, because this is the only way to really streamline activities. Somebody posted on the chat section that they want to see the website. I don't know if leftists, whether you can post it, or Mr. Nijawash, you can go online and show the app, so that when they log on, they can identify with it. I don't know if you can do that.
Okay, the town hall apps.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do before we go.
Okay, it's obidati.support. And the more we spread it, the more people see it, and then they will share it with everybody they know, and it will spread even further and further, because this thing emanated from the West. It wasn't done in Nigeria. It was done in the West, and we're shipping it to Nigeria, and it takes some time for people to catch up with it, but we want everybody to know about it before the end of January. It was only done last week, so hopefully by the end of January, when it spreads like a virus, everybody will catch up with it, and before you know it, there will be millions of downloads. I believe that, honestly. And that said, we know that Peter Obi is on course for a win. I am very confident in that. And if we slack and we take our feet off the gas, or we put our foot on the brake, I can guarantee you that this year something else is going to happen. Yoruba nation is going to take place. Biafra agitation is going to increase. Arewa nation is going to come out from nowhere. We don't want that. We are one Nigeria. Nobody wants to separate. Honestly, I love Nigeria. The Yorubas and the Igbos, they need each other. The Hausas and the Igbos and the Yoruba, we all need each other. Southerners, everybody will have unique things to bring together. And there is plenty of money. That is why we are the envy of Africa. That is why they look up to us. Imagine Nigeria splitting into 4 or 5 countries. We become smaller, marginalized, and you now need a passport to travel from Kogi State to Enugu State. Who wants all those kind of things? So we don't, and then people will just go haywire. People will just carry arms because they are fed up of being kidnapped and captured, and their family suffering. People will start buying guns, bringing it into the country by hook or by crook, just to protect themselves and their family. We don't want all that. Only Peter Obi can solve this problem right now. We are at the precipice. In 1963, Nigeria was only 56 million people. And I tell you what happened around that time, even into the 70s and the late 80s. Once you graduate from university, can you remember, if you can ask your father or your grandfather, they gave them cars. The moment you come out of university, you get a car.
I remember companies come to school gate to scout for graduates those days.
Exactly. They had a very good life. We want to go back to those days. Now a university student comes out of university, you cannot even get a job. You know, you're forced to go and do Uber or go and sell pure water or go and do something. And the girls are forced to go and do something else, sell their bodies and things like that. You know, we want to go back to the status quo. And the only person right now who is going to bring us there, we all know him, is Peter Obi. Tinubu was quoted as saying yesterday that he wants to make life more difficult for Nigerians. There was one video that Nigeria was played yesterday. Oh yeah, I think I saw it from Nigeria Watch or something, where Tinubu was saying, look, it's going to make life more difficult, or somewhere along that line for Nigerians. And he's saying everything online. Buhari said it's going to bring the country from top to bottom. He has done it. These people are evil, you know, and yet we keep thinking that they are making mistakes. No, when they come out like that and say things to your face, they are not making mistakes. If you vote them in after they have made that kind of statement, when they come in and they start doing exactly what they said, don't blame them, because they promise you that that is what they are going to do. You know, so we have to take the bull by the horns right now. Nigeria belongs to every single one of us. Nigeria does not belong to, it does not belong to Buhari. Nigeria does not belong to Bala Blue, Bulaba. Nigeria does not belong to Kwankwaso. Neither does it belong to the other guy. Nigeria does not belong to Peter Obi either. Nigeria belongs to every single one of us, and we must make our votes count. At the moment, I have 10 people in Nigeria. I have, before December, I gave them some money, some amount of money to go and register for their PVC. And by the end of this month, I will call them again to find out whether they have gotten their PVC and pay for their transport fares to go and vote. I'm in London. I cannot go, but I'm sponsoring 10 people who will vote on my behalf. 10 students from University of Benin. I will give them money, let them go and vote, if that is what they want. You know, that is the little thing that I can do from here, and they know who to vote for anyway. They are voting for our principal, you know. I met somebody from Nigeria the other day, and he was saying, oh, in London, Nigeria, oh, you're a bad guy. Okay, I don't want to sound tribalistic, yeah, because I'm from Delta State. This guy was saying, look, Tinubu is going to win. I said, look, why do you think Tinubu is going to win? They said, okay, look at all the other candidates. Who has money more than Tinubu? Said Tinubu can afford to pay everybody, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm not a confrontational person, but I just looked at it and I was just shaking my head. After the conversation, I left and I was just shaking my head that, look, we still have people like this. He's a Nigerian. He's living in London. Yeah. And he wants Tinubu to go in as the president of the country. Meanwhile, if he flies to Nigeria tomorrow, he cannot safely drive from Lagos to Abuja. I bet you 1 million naira. That guy will not enter the road. He will buy flight ticket. He will jump into an aeroplane. We still have those kind of people around because they are getting money from left, right, and center, and that is what they care. They don't care about human life until it affects their cousin, it affects their grandpa, their grandma, their cousin, their niece, their nephew. That is when they will now know what the statement is that, oh, Nigeria don't happen to this person. We're seeing it every day. It's on the news, my brother, man. Every day, even as we speak now, people are dying. Every day, minimum 10 people die on a daily basis in Nigeria from terrorism, what do you call it, banditry, and all these things. They are not even doing armed robbery anymore because armed robbery doesn't pay. Now they prefer to catch a whole human being instead of to take the human being's property. No. Back in our days, when I was in my teens, that's like 20, 30 years ago, people would come with guns, they come and rob your, there was no mobile phone then. They would come probably and take your TV, take your fan, take your money, and go away. They will leave you. alone. Now they don't come, they don't take TV anymore. They don't even take mobile phone. They take a whole human being. Now, can you imagine? And then these people, some people still want to vote them in. Buhari came and made things worse. And then Buhari gaslighted the whole country. He told the whole country that he is the best president ever. All right. Okay. And they even gave him an award from somewhere in North Africa that is the best country, is the best president. They gave him an award for peace. As if we'll be mumu, as if we're stupid. We'll not get sense, Abi. We cannot reason. So they think that we don't know what is going on. Yeah? You see how these people don't see us finish? Yeah? Now it's our time to take all that anger, come out and vote Obi. This is the only revenge that we have against these idiots who think that because they have stolen some billions and stashed it away in Europe and America and everywhere, they're driving G-Wagons around Lagos, around Abuja. They cannot travel from Abuja to Kogi. I bet you, ask any of those politicians to travel from Abuja to Kogi today. They're not fit. They're not born them well. Let them go from Abuja to Kaduna by road. They cannot. Those people, they live like grasshoppers. They live like frogs, like a guru. They will jump from Abuja, land in London. Jump from London, land in Lagos. Jump from Lagos, land in Abuja. That is how they live their lives. They are not free. They are not free. And they cannot even keep the nation free. They cannot protect the nation, yet they gaslight us day and night, and they tell us that they are the best. They have done everything well. Now we now see that now fire doesn't catch them. The fire is now burning them. PDP and APC now, they're not coming against each other, fighting against each other. What we're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. Dino Melaya coming out talking, Festus Keyamo taking APC to court, or whatever is going on. He didn't even take only that party. He also took what's these people that go after Yahoo boys? What's their name again? The law enforcement agency.
EFCC.
EFCC. Yeah, he took EFCC to court as well. You know, why has EFCC not done anything right now? And what is the court saying? This next week that we are coming into, from tomorrow, we are going to see a lot of drama. I want to see whether EFCC is going to arrest any of these presidential candidates, or whether EFCC is going to search their homes. Because we don't tire. Nigeria is nobody's property. It belongs to every one of us. And enough of the Fulanis in power. Any Fulani in the house here, you know, I'm not against you. You are part of Nigeria. Yeah. As long as you're a good Fulani, you're my brother. As long as you're not a kidnapper, you're not a terrorist, you're my brother. You know, I have a business in Abuja, and 2 Fulanis are my employees there. I pay them. They are good guys. I don't have anything against any tribe. But the moment anybody turns against their neighbor, turns against the country, tries to cause problems, and look at, from my initial analysis, the first time we had a very good president was 1963. The next time we had a potential good president was 1993, 30 years. And now we are having another potential good president in 2023. We cannot afford to waste this opportunity, my brothers and sisters. I'll rest my case here. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for that very brief one. We'll go through the next
Okay,
person.
before we move on to the next person, lefties, somebody wanted to see more about these apps, right?
Yes, they wanted to know how the app look like. They want to see it on screen. So that is the app on screen. If you go to Play Store, if you go to your Play Store, wherever you can get your download,
you look for the T. You look for the T. Join Town Hall.
In fact, what you're going to, in fact, just type Town Hall.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see there.
This is what you're going to see. If once you type Town Hall, you see a new app. It will be written out, a new app. For you to know, say now from Nigeria, you see say they use some Niger language like this. This is how the app look like.
If you
It's
click
not
here,
different.
this is what you see.
Yeah, you should be dirty.
Yes.
It will be actually a lot of things you need to ask.
So, as you can see, all the states in Nigeria, everything is right here. Everything is right here. For example, if we have to go to Lagos State now, let's click Lagos State. You can see right there. Let's say, residents. Let's say you are, I'm from Edo. Okay, let me put that one right there. Local government. Let's say, Oredo. Okay, then everything is right there. Everything you want to know. GRA Etete is right there. Then poly unit. We have a Magba Health Center. Alex is there. So, and there are many more. And all the information you need to put in right there for you to get information, what is currently happening during this time of election on your phone. I will urge everybody to go download this app. It doesn't matter if you use iPhone or Android. Yes, so you can actually download it right there. So I think that's all we can present on this app before we move on to the next person. Thank you.
Sorry, if I may ask.
Yes, thank you. We'll just go straight to the next person, Mr. Ike.
You wanted to ask? No, hold on. You wanted to ask questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been trying to register for this app.
My question on the
No, not you, Lefty. Somebody's talking.
Yeah, I've been trying to register for this app, but the issue is, you have to live in Nigeria. I don't know, because all the questions is based on those who lives in Nigeria.
Yes, it doesn't matter because you can still see everything.
Fill in your Nigeria address now.
Yes, you can see everything that is happening in your community while you're in America.
You don't need to.
I thought it's for only those who.
No. It's for all Nigerians to monitor everything about the election.
I've had this thing for over almost 1 month, but because of those questions, because I interact with them a lot on this platform, it's donation and all this.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Before we move on, let me quickly acknowledge Dixon again. Happy birthday to you. We appreciate this day for you. We thank God for giving you another wonderful day. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for letting us to know that today is your birthday. Please, everybody on the comment section, please let's celebrate Dixon.
Okay, Dixon, we know say today we'll go Kanu now. Today they born you. I hope not be Kanu there for born you. However,
happy birthday. We wish you long life and good health.
Yes, today a very beautiful day. Today where everybody they happy and Elvis team can still win us. And say today with them born you na better.
No, you're good there. Not good there. I mean, not swear with you they talk today. Because the whole thing is show now. You know I be now. So
God bless
not forever. That's not forever. So more wish our person happy birthday first. Not go there.
Yes, happy birthday.
Chelsea forever or Chelsea forever.
I beg. They talk about better people. This one I talk about
happy birthday, long life and prosperity. As we celebrate you now, so God said for heaven, angels go celebrate you.
Amen.
And the more you belong to the night, to the better platform, and you do the better things, your life go begin the sweet they go. So now so God, now so heaven talking, now so people talking. Happy birthday, enjoy yourself.
Thank
for your care, I go open one bottle of red wine now after this program for your care. As I open, I will call your name. I'll know say that because of you, I'll open that bottle. I go enjoy myself this night. Thank you very much. You see, so you don't give me opportunity to open something.
Let's move on to the next person. We need to round up before.
The next person is Mr. Ike. Mr. Ike, please talk to us. Mr. Ike.
Not available. He's not available.
Yeah, okay.
Move on to the next person. Lefties.
Bulaba.
Okay. All right. No, lefties, people are not available right now. Let's round up. I guess everybody have contributed, right?
I greet you all.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Please talk to us 3 minutes. We are rounding up now. Good evening to you.
I just came to say thank you, Mr. Lefty. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. God will bless you people for what you are doing. I know it's not easy. I see, and I'm still following up with the rally at Kanu. From face value, it was a success.
Yes.
I looked at the rally from Kaduna. That was also a blast. I am strongly believing that Nigerians will take back their country, both from south and from north. And the days of the evil PDP and APC, you know, they are in life support right now. So on the 25th, what we are going to do is to pull the vents and pull the plug so that they all can go and RIP. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right, my people, that is it. Leftists, everybody have contributed, right?
Everybody has contributed.
Okay. I want to appreciate every one of you today for joining us. Now God bless you now. Thank you so much, everyone that have super chatted with us. Thank you. We want to say we are grateful. We are very, very grateful. Thank you for your encouragement. Those of you that have shared our videos, thank you so much. Those of you that liked our videos, thank you so much. All our wonderful panelists, thank you guys. Without you guys, we can't do this. I want to say we are very, very grateful today. We have succeeded in capturing many Nigerians that were being skeptical who to vote for in Kanu. So let's continue to do the job until we get the result. We shouldn't relent at all. That word say we don't win. I not really to believe on them. Let's continue to put in the maximum energy into this that we are doing right now. As for me, I'll keep to my own promise. Since April, I kept to that promise that we're going to be here 7 days a week, every blessed day, and we'll be doing that. By the special grace of Almighty God, we'll continue to have the energy to do this. Thank you, my people. Now, God bless you now. Now, God bless every one of you. We need to round up right now. Join us tomorrow morning on newspaper review, 10 a.m. in the morning. Then we start all over again, 5 p.m. tomorrow, where we start on for where we stop on. Lefties, quickly say something before we round up.
Which they want to talk again, I just to thank everybody. For those people that joined us today on the panel section, we say thank you. There may not be time for me to call your names. For those people that super chatted us, we say thank you. For those people that refuse to call today, we say thank you. And for you that listen to us from beginning to the end, we say God bless you. That's all we have to say. To the people in the comment section, we say thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you all.
Good night, my people. Bye for now.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go there, biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, eh. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o, ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alakobi. Sabamela. Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.